Well, welcome to a podcast style video. Not sure how this is going to work out, but I'm here with my good friend, Kev Playing. We got useless microphones, testing, they don't work anyway, so drop the mic, why not? So, I don't know what in the world we're going to talk about. I made some notes. I decided, well, you used to be a console gamer, very, very heavy. But for
True, yes.
For some reason, you got into PC. Now, why is that?
Well, so over the years, I basically grew up playing console games as kids. And somehow my now brother-in-law got me into PC. Made me my first PC computer. And ever since I've been playing PC games. Yeah, that's how I really got into it. I normally play like RPG games, adventure games, racing games now, simulation games, you name it. Yeah, if you guys follow me on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/kev_playing. Or is it no? But anyways, my question is,
okay,
how did you become getting into consoles so much more than not PCs?
Well, to be honest, I grew up as a child. Of course I grew up as a child. Everybody did.
Yes.
But what I'm trying to say is, as a child, I attached myself to video games. I was going through some stuff. I don't want to get into all that stuff. But, I grew up with the Sega Genesis, the Super Nintendo, not so much of the NES, Dreamcast, a lot of the older stuff. Sorry about that.
Might as well read this to redo it.
No, it's fine. The Dreamcast, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, all the older handheld consoles and stuff back in the day. And I just preferred physical games. I never really played computers all that much. It just didn't appeal to me. It's just the consoles I found to be more enjoyable, in my opinion, over computer games. It's just, I would just rather have a controller in my hand. I can click the buttons and stuff rather than hitting A's and B's and 1, 2, 3's and on a keyboard and a mouse and point and click. It's like, it's just not for me. But, and as you already know, my favorite genre of video games is side-scrollers, going left to right. Action-adventure games, mainly are my favorites. But yeah, but thanks to Kev Playing, he sold me his GameCube collection.
Don't forget the Wii.
The Wii. And, a lot of accessories and all that kind of stuff like that, so...
The Wii fitness board over there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And the PlayStation 2 and all that stuff. So, thanks to him, I was able to really build up my collection when it comes to the Wii and the GameCube and the PS2. He's been a really, really good friend. Me and him actually grew up in a...
Well, we've known each other since what?
Elementary
school?
Yeah. So, long time.
We didn't go to the same schools after elementary. We went separate ways after elementary.
Yeah, that's true. So, we didn't go to middle school together. We didn't go to high school together and all that stuff. But we still managed to see each other at a church that we went to sometimes. We hung out as best as we could. And all that stuff. It's my cat knocking my phone down. Sorry. So that's why the camera keeps falling down, because my cat's knocking it over. So hopefully y'all don't mind that too much. So Christmas is coming up very quickly.
Yes, it is. It's what? 3 weeks?
Probably a couple weeks from today, something like that. It's very, very close.
Next week will be 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, it's very, very close. So when it comes to that Christmas stuff, I got Kevin a computer mat that's World of Warcraft. Is a real long one, and he said that it was perfect for your
my keyboard and my mouse as well too.
Yeah, and then I also got him a popcorn container. I don't know if you've ever been to Walmart before, but they cheaped out on their popcorn containers where it has caramel, butter, and cheese popcorn. It's not the same, but it still tastes good. So I got him one of those as well, and then he decided to order me something and won't tell me what it is. I'm just playing. So I gotta wait for that to show up.
It's coming between the 16th and the 29th. That's all I can tell you.
So I guess if
right now the package is somewhere in China. That's all I can tell you right now.
So I gotta
no more updates until I know.
So either around Christmas time or after Christmas time, stay tuned to the channel because I guess I'll be opening up a package or a box, depends on what it comes in, to find out what it is. It's going to be interesting to find that out. Alright, so let's see, what else can we talk about? This is the first time we've ever done something like this.
Yes, definitely.
Because normally a podcast...
It's more a big setup and fancier shit, but he does all of his videos and stuff off his phone.
And normally I talk to the phone by myself most of the time. And if you think about it, it's kind of insane. You know, you talk to yourself, but then again you have an audience for the ones that...
typically, that's how I do my streams.
Well, that's true.
I stream on Twitch, and I stay focused on the game instead of interacting with content.
Right.
I'm more of focus on game. If people come in, boom, sure. They stay, boom. If they don't stay, hey.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
If I get a follow, sub, cheers, biddies, stuff like that, sure. But typically, Twitch is a lot more harder than you think it is for YouTube. Trust me.
YouTube can be hard as well. I guess it just goes both ways. It just all depends on who you are.
Well, now they got more platforms now. They got Facebook Gaming. They got Trovo, which I used to be on like a few months back. That was like more of like a beta testing at the time. They used to have that one before Facebook Gaming started.
Oh yeah. I've never done that.
Yeah. So there's pretty much good platforms that's new to other streamers that they can go to.
I've always kind of found it weird, but I guess nowadays it's not weird. Facebook has always been a platform where you share with your loved ones, your friends,
your family,
chat, and all that stuff. And now it seems like Facebook is turning into gaming platform. And weird thing is, Amazon is doing the same thing. They're doing video games now. And no joke, Netflix in the future is also going to do something about video games. It's just really odd. It's like, ever since now, video games, because back in the day,
we didn't have video games. Well, we typically had video games, but not what we have today.
It was typically mainly like kids and stuff played video games. And if adults did play them, you didn't hear too much about it. This is just only our opinions from our knowledge. But from what I can find out is mainly kids played video games, not adults all that much. And now as the years have passed and the days have changed, video games have become more of a normal thing. It's not just for nerds now, it's for anybody plays video games now.
Look at Fortnite. All their parents wanted their kids to get an education, learn how to play Fortnite and make a living off of that.
I've heard about that.
I mean, if you guys comment down below on his channel,
that's crazy.
And if it's still going on with that, let him know.
It's insane. It's just really crazy.
I mean, for Twitch people that streams on Twitch, they make a living.
I know.
Twitch.
I know they do. Especially
the super popular ones.
Especially Ninja. I don't know if he's even doing Twitch anymore. Is he doing Twitch anymore?
I don't know how to look on his channel.
Because I saw Ninja the other day at the Game Awards. He no longer has blue hair anymore. He's just a normal colored hair now because he used to have blue in his hair.
Speaking of it, so I know Twitch doesn't. It's not focused on this anymore. I'm a typically small streamer, like he is too. Right?
Yeah, I got a small channel.
So this is what Twitch is doing. Really not the way it should be. Twitch is not focusing on smaller streamers. Now I'll tell you why. Because I seen one person, I can't remember his name, but he's also on YouTube. I forget his name, but he said Twitch does not care about small streamers. They care about big ones.
Which is wrong. It's very wrong.
You guys can comment down below what you guys think about that and see who agrees and disagrees about that. And if you guys follow me on Twitch, next time I go live, if you guys want to show me, by all means.
Yeah, please go check his stuff out. He does a good job. Now,
at least try to.
and nothing wrong with that. You can do the best you can. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
But I haven't gone live, as y'all noticed, in a very long time. Every time I
used to
go live a whole lot, but I really didn't have too much activity on there, and it kind of like, I don't know, it's just, I just kind of got out of it. I just more enjoy making just normal videos than just going live all the time, or playing games live is what I mainly do, but I just got out of it. Maybe I'll get back into it someday in the future, who knows. But
there's one thing that he's trying to get. It's going to take him a good while to save up for it.
Oh yeah, the PlayStation VR 2.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to that. Let's see. Oh, and speaking of the Game Awards, did you watch it?
No, I have not.
Well, I told you about some of it, I believe, and what I have told you of it, do you agree with some of the awards that was given out that Elden Ring won Game of the Year? So what you think about that? Do you agree with that? Have you ever played Elden Ring?
I played Rust a lot before, back a few months, well actually a few years back with my brother-in-law and a friend. I played like a shit ton of WoW, like World of Warcraft. So with Elden Ring and what's the other game we used to play? Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh yeah,
it's
Elder
basically
Scrolls.
the same like the way like the one he was just saying. It's basically a strategy game where you create your own character and you fight off demons and stuff like that. I mean, it's typically just like they are making Ashes of Creations. If you guys never heard of Ashes of Creations, go check out their website. They're also on YouTube as well too. They basically leave updates every now and then of patches when they come out with new ones. They are currently still in the stages. They've been in beta testing for the last 5 or 6 years, I'm going to say, at least. Maybe 7 or 8. I'm thinking my brother-in-law told me that they're supposed to be releasing at some point at this time. By next year. I don't know. But if you guys go look up Ashes of Creation on YouTube and watch their gameplay and see what you guys think.
Pretty cool. I'll have to check it out myself as well. But it's just Elden Ring, I would probably play it someday. It's more of a genre that I wouldn't hardly play because it's really hard. And I've heard a lot of people say it's not really hard once you start playing it and getting used to what you're supposed to do. The dodging and the rolling and the fighting when you're supposed to. It becomes slowly easier than being hard. But I've never played Dark Souls, Demon Souls. Any of that stuff is practically the same thing.
Well, typically, I don't know if you streamed it or not, but he used to play Evil Within.
Creepy game.
It still hasn't gone back and finished the game yet.
Very creepy.
There's an Evil Within 2, and I don't think he has the
I don't even have it, the Evil Within 2 yet.
So, he tells me he's afraid to go back and play.
It creeps me out.
It
really
does.
creeps me out.
I told him I'm thinking about getting the Evil Within and maybe streaming on Twitch.
I believe if I'm wrong or right, please let me know down in the comments. I believe Evil Within was created by the same people who made Resident Evil, which actually makes sense because it's just if you ever played Evil Within, you played Resident Evil, you see similarities and stuff of the art style and stuff, and I believe that's probably is correct. But now, something also was shown at the Game Awards, the Super Mario Brothers movie clip. Are you planning to see the Super Mario Brothers movie?
Yes, I am, actually.
Do you think it will be much better than the horrible live-action one we got back in the day?
More funnier, I will
Definitely,
say.
yes.
More laughing, yes.
Because I think we can expect Yoshi to not be an actual dinosaur, Bowser to not be a human being, and Mario and Luigi not being in a sci-fi world, riding in sci-fi cars with guns. You heard me, guns. This was all in the original
When was that movie released back in that day?
It was back in the 90s. What possessed Nintendo or whoever it was to do a live-action Super Mario movie to start with?
Speaking when we were talking about Christmas,
Yeah.
has anybody seen the live trailer reaction to the Grinch Stole Christmas? The live-action movies that's supposed to be coming out.
You talking about the horror one?
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Now, everybody has seen the Jim Carrey one.
Fantastic.
And the cartoon. But now they're making this horror one. I don't know how any child would feel about that.
Yeah, that's just like they're doing with Winnie the Pooh. Sadly, Winnie the Pooh has a horror movie out there. I'm not joking. It's called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Chocolate. Horrible, I know.
He was telling me about this before we did this podcast.
Yeah, and what happened was the rights of Pooh Bear and Piglet and some of the other ones, their copyrights expired and went up, which allows content creators and anyone out there to take those characters and do what they please. And I'm thinking the same thing happened with the Grinch. And now the Grinch is having a horror movie released as well, which is very interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. But I don't know. If y'all are planning to see any of those films down below, please let me know down in the comments.
Speaking of which, don't forget about the new Avatar movie coming out.
Oh, yes. Avatar. It's been literally 14 years. Let's see, 2009 when the first one came out.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
20,
14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
2022.
19, 20, 21, 22. 14 years.
14 years since the original Avatar was released.
Now
the sequel, The Way of Water, is releasing this December 14th,
the catch.
I think.
If the second movie does well, he was telling me. Now, I watch everything on Plex now when movies get released. I found out they're supposed to be making 3 more movies, but he was telling me if the second movie does well, it will continue making the 3 movies. If it doesn't, that whole 3 movies out the window.
Yeah, because from what I can find out from research from James Cameron, the creator of Avatar, he said something about he's done filming for all the movies, but all the special effects and all the other stuff he's not going to finalize until he sees the results of Avatar 2. If the movie bombs at theaters, doesn't do well as expected, then you can just forget about Avatar 3, 4, and 5 because they won't be happening if the second movie is not successful. Will y'all be returning to theaters to go see Avatar 2? I know I will be. Very soon, actually. Because my mom had told me the other day, we're going to go see Avatar 2. or are you going to go see it in theaters to help support it?
Most likely, depending on how much the tickets price where I live at. So,
Yeah, I know the prices of tickets suck.
Yeah, it really does.
Because the standard tickets run anywhere from $8 to $9 for one person. Then you got IMAX, and you got
the 3D
IMAX,
Max.
and then you got the Dolby stuff, which I think is in 4K, and ain't no telling how much those tickets cost. They could probably be 15.
Plus also with the popcorn, drinks, candy.
Now
Theaters are having alcohol.
Yeah, I know, it's not right. And you can have a full course meal at the darn theaters. It's nuts.
That was never like that when we were growing up.
No, you just went to the theater to watch a movie, get a thing of popcorn and drinks, and that's it. Now you can have a full course meal while watching the movie. It's insane.
Yeah, it really is.
Crazy. But I think we can talk for about 4-5 more minutes max, and then we're going to have to shut this down. Well, how are you enjoying this? You think this is working out?
I think it is. What do you think?
I'm having a good time too.
That's good enough.
But let's see, what else can we talk about very, very briefly? But yeah, as we were talking about the Mario movie just right quick again, I believe this animated film is going to be successful, I believe. Wait a minute. Chris Pratt. I know, Chris Pratt is not Mario. Oh my goodness, holy cow.
First time I heard his voice as Mario, I was like, huh? Wait a minute. That's
not right.
Yeah.
And
Jack Black as Bowser, he has a good role for that one.
Fantastic.
That's a good one.
Jack Black as Bowser is
Yes.
fantastic. Charlie Day as Luigi's fantastic.
But can anybody comment down below, figure out who is the character playing as Princess Peach?
I don't remember her name. It was Anya.
He's having a really hard time.
Anya, I can't remember, but she sounds okay as Peach. We haven't heard Seth Rogen talk as Donkey Kong just yet. It should be interesting. But I guess Chris Pratt as Mario will eventually grow on a lot of people. And the original Charles Martinet does have something to do with this film, but we just don't know what it is just yet. But I'm thinking this movie is going to be successful. Definitely outbeat the live-action version for sure.
Yes.
But yeah, I would love to know down in the comments, are y'all going to go see this movie? Let me know down in the comments, what did y'all enjoy us talking about, or anything that y'all would like us to know? Please let them know down in the comments. Go check out his channel on YouTube, Twitch, do all that. I'm sure he would really much appreciate that. And thank y'all for 295 subscribers. I would have never imagined that I would have that many. Never.
This guy has been on YouTube for, what, 5, 6,
9, 10 years?
Yeah.
Crazy to think about it. Crazy. It's insane. Still going on.
And a little update, he has a new gaming room, but he's waiting to show off that once when he gets one kind of piece.
I got a few more things I want to get for the new game room. So y'all can expect a game room tour sometime in 2023. I can confirm that. Look out for that. It's going to be amazing in my opinion. Much better upgrade than what I've had before. So look forward to that. Alright, anything else you want to talk about very briefly before we end this?
Not that I can think of right now, no.
Alright, well y'all have a really good Merry Christmas.
Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah.
Happy New Year, all that stuff. Of course, I'm going to have some more videos out before the end of the year is over, but just go ahead and get it all out there. Alright, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, share with your friends, all that stuff. I would really, really enjoy that, and thank y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this. Alright, thank you so much. Maybe we can do this again someday. I don't know. Alright, bye.